Why that shit hard as fuck?
Exclusive.
Why that shit hard as fuck?
Yo, my bad. We just having a good time, man. Listen, I am Buckwheat, and this is the Buck With Me show. It's the beginning stages, man, and you guys have to understand. Anybody that I bring to this couch, understand that it's gonna be some laughing going on. We're gonna get personal. We're gonna make sure that you're entertained. But this is just conversation with people that I've built relationship in this city. I've been knowing this gentleman right here. Is it Omar? Omari?
Omari.
Oh, Omari.
Yeah,
Omari.
Omari.
See, because every time I see him, like, yo, what up, O?
Yeah.
What up, Omar?
You forget my name ASAP.
And the crazy part is, like, I've been doing, bruh, man, back from, like, club scenes.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say, like, maybe, Club Access days.
Club Access.
Yeah.
Club Access days.
You know what I'm saying? And dude, you've been doing... So, if y'all don't know who this gentleman is, he is the security guard with Plies. You've seen him in the background when Plies came up in the game. He's done security work at a lot of clubs in this city. Not only that, y'all probably didn't even know this. Can we put them on game about the car situation?
Yeah, you know.
210 motoring. Now, how long you been doing that? I didn't even know you was into cars until like a few years ago.
The crazy thing about it, bro, when I got on with Plies, I was doing cars already, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was doing them really on the side. I really didn't have a physical shop. So I was just doing them on the side. Then, like, I got other people that that had shops, so they were
Right.
like, oh, come here and do some work. So while I was on the work, then I went on the road for him, and I was going like 8 weeks. I couldn't do shit. I was backed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always been my passion, coming up in Germany, raised in Germany, born in Germany, coming to the United States, you know what I'm saying? Just cars has always been my passion, you know what I'm saying? So
Hold up, pause. You said you from Germany?
yeah. Dad
Okay.
was in the military, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay, we'll come back. Go with
Yeah.
Wow.
So
we about to go in. Go ahead.
yeah, so coming over here doing cars, and I started doing I always had a love for them because I always had them,
Right.
being in the streets, getting my own cars, you know what I'm saying, doing them, and then I started taking them to white folks, and I was like, shit, I could do this shit. So I went watching them, and as I'm watching them, I just wanted to apply and doing it myself, and then that's how I kind of self-learned myself to do everything I do, body paint, body work, paint, wraps, wheels, anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very personal person anyway, so
Right.
when I meet somebody, I started realizing, okay, you can't just go to the rim company that sells rims in Tampa. You have to go to the actual distributor. You got to make amends with them and get to know these people. Once they
Right.
get to know you, they feel personal, they feel comfortable with you. They gonna send you all whatever you need.
Mm-hmm.
So now I cut the man out, cut the middleman out. And now I'm actually doing what they're doing, but on a better scale. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what is it that you're doing? Are you like the body of the work of the car?
Well, what I'm actually doing, I do full custom wraps.
Okay.
So we do design, we do commercial. The guy that's one of the gentlemen that worked for me, he's been working for about 3 years now. Kid I just kind of took off the street, came out of the military. He was actually doing like the stadium and stuff you see on the side of the stadium, inside the walls, stuff like that.
Yeah.
He actually did. So we do pretty much that. But my passion was always painting body. But then once I started getting too large scale,
Right.
people they were very particular. Like, well, I want this. I said, you know what? I'm gonna flip over. I'm doing straight custom now. So I went doing custom, and because that's where the money was at. You know what I'm saying? Because my passion was like old school cars.
Right.
So that's kind of where that came from.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't even know your dad was in the military. You came from Germany.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
you never thought about going into the military? Because I know your dad kind of like was trying to pursue you. In that
You know what's
direction.
crazy? I did. But then I got in trouble. So
What kind of trouble could you possibly get into, though?
hey,
Anything that we can tap into?
yeah, you know, I got nothing to hide. You know what I mean?
How did you get in trouble?
So I stay right across the street right here.
Right.
And I stayed in Carrollwood right here. We came from Germany. We moved over here, bought my mom, then bought a house over here. So I was all tapped in with all the the white boy shit. I don't know nothing. I'm like, this here, what's going on? So I'm just, kind of seeing what the scene is, And then I messed around and got in trouble with these dudes. Well, really, it wasn't even, these little niggas were stealing cars and all this shit here. My big ass in the back seat, not knowing I'm joyriding. At that time, they didn't really have a joyride charge. So really, it's whoever got caught with that car, that's who got caught with that charge. So me trying to climb out the back seat, they done jumped out and left my ass in the car. I'm in the car. And the first thing my dad always told me is, you get caught doing, if you do something wrong, you get caught, that's your shit. Ain't no, he was with me, Tommy was with me, brother was with me, you got caught, that's your shit.
Right.
So obviously, it's either that or go home and get an ass whooping. So I
probably still end up getting ass whooping.
I still got the ass whooping. And I still took the charge. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was like a lose-lose for me at the end of the day. Oh, shit, there's nothing else I could do.
That's hilarious. So were you born in Germany?
No, I was actually born in on base in Texas, Fort Hood.
Okay.
As we were transitioning, my mom was pregnant with me, and then as we actually was on the plane taking off, the Army military plane taking off, and she had to have me right there.
On the plane?
On the plane. And then we was in Germany. It was crazy.
Is there a word for that? If you're born in the air, it's not the My High Club or whatever you call it?
No.
You're having sex, so you're not.
I'm gonna find one. That's a good one.
Are you an airplane baby now?
Might be. I tell them I'm exotic.
Bitch, I wasn't born in the hospital. I was born on a plane.
Yeah.
That's official right there. That's official. Man, I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me, man. For real.
Yeah.
I know, I kind of been in your ear for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always enjoyed, being around you as far as like when I see you in the club and stuff. And I always liked and loved what you were doing. Not only for yourself but for the community. And I totally respect that. And then me and you became close as good friends. And then we knew other people that were real close. Mike, God bless dead. That we was real close with. You know what I'm saying? So it just, to me, it was just a good situation. Then when you actually was going from 94.1, I was like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Which I always told you were better off by yourself anyway.
No, you've always been a man, Toby. And it's crazy that you're one of the first, literally, few people I was telling about this podcast that I was going to be doing.
Yep.
And it's crazy. It was like, I got to have you on because I know you got stories. And a few times, it's not that I renege, it's just like time-wise, it wasn't. He was like, Book, what happened? What we doing? What we doing the podcast?
Yeah.
What we doing the show?
Yeah.
What we doing? So we finally made it here.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that we made it. And bruh, can we just go back to Club and Sex Games? Now, for y'all new to the city, for you guys that's been in the city for a long period of time, Club and Sex was the club in the late 90s, early 2000s. We can say that Lil Wayne had an issue there at one time at Club Access.
Yeah.
Club Access was the spot, live broadcast for Wild 98.7 back then, which is Wild 94.1. We did the broadcast on Friday and Sundays, and it was chunky.
Yeah. Upstairs, downstairs. I mean, wow, rap.
Oh, bro.
That was Club Access Day. I'm gonna tell you something. If you didn't leave that, if you was a dude and didn't leave that day with something was wrong with you.
You gay. Something was wrong with you.
Something was wrong with you, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm just
ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm
some things up in there, boy.
And they come from everywhere, every week. Orlando, Sarasota, Bradenton, everywhere. It's like a melting pot.
It was. What was your favorite artist that came through Club Access?
Actually, believe it or not, Lil Wayne was actually, because that was off the chain.
Yeah.
That was off the chain. And actually, I remember, and the reason why I remember Lil Wayne so good about it is because that was the day I got out of prison. He was performing at that club, and I went straight there. And Mike called me. He's like, "Hey, come!" And it was when I got there, it was pandemonium out there.
It was.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
The block was hot.
Yes, it was. That day was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh man.
But yeah, I would say Lil Wayne because they had all the other artists came up before then. You know what I'm saying? But they were good, and it was always Club of Six was always gonna do Club of Six numbers, no matter what. No, I mean whether you have an artist, you don't have an artist, it was gonna do his numbers, no matter what. But the best believe one thing about Club of Six, we definitely had that security tight down.
Yes. When I say security was tight, bro, this is one thing that you guys have to understand from my perspective. It's not something. This is something that I learned down the road. When I walk into a club, I'm saying hello to everybody. because you guys are who I'm going to see every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever night it may be, even during the week.
Right.
So you end up building that relationship because we're hanging out, talking shit,
Right.
doing this and this and that. I remember one time a fight broke out upstairs, and we had the pool tables upstairs at Public Stairs. And it wasn't you, it was Mike.
Mike? It was Mike and Ham up there.
Yeah, Mike and Ham. A fight broke out, bro, and then everybody was getting into it. Me, a little bit lit. It was Mike who I saw. And then Mike went to go swing on somebody. And then somebody went to go swing on Mike. And then I snuffed the dude. And then somebody hit me. And then I wrote, what security guard grabbed me like, what your little ass doing up in this? Pulled me to the side. And it was just, y'all just handled the situation and took it downstairs. And I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. But the thing is, if I see my boys get into it, then, and y'all got to think, I'm 5'7", y'all like 6+.
Yeah.
And everybody else fighting, I'm just like, what this little midget gonna do?
Yeah.
But I love that you guys always took care of me, and then like anybody else that was with me. What was the craziest thing that you seen at not just Club Access, but any club that you worked at?
I would have to say, I can tell you the crazy shit to me. Like I said, back in the days when Club Access, before I even got over there, it's just like when Club Access was, when you say when Percy was there, and Mike and Ham. I mean, let me tell you something. Bitch had a problem in the club, they would beat your ass in the back alley, down the stairs, in that back door, kicking your ass, then coming back in the door. I ain't never. Bro, I remember I seen Mike hit nigga so hard, bro. I thought he killed him. He hit him so hard that he nigga flew off the top stair to the bottom stair. Hit him so hard. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
And I'm talking about, dude got up and was still like, man, what's up? What you want to do? I'm like, this nigga is a zombie, nigga. What's wrong with this nigga, man?
But those situations happens a lot. Like you hit somebody so hard that they get back up. It's like, are you that drunk?
It's either that they're that drunk or that, you know, on drugs or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? For them to actually cope with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't
right,
tell
of course.
Because it just depends on, you know, what their high is that night. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me ask you this: there's a do's and don't. This podcast is basically about hospitality, maybe restaurant or
Right.
club setting. What is the do or don't when a female is trying to meet an artist when they're coming to a club or to a concert for you? What should they do to be like, you know what? I might give you the green pass, or it's like, nah, I'm gonna give you the red light. You ain't coming.
You know, you know what? And Plies definitely backed me up on this. He says I'm the rudest bitch in the world.
Cause you are.
Fuck you. But he says I'm the rudest bitch in the world because we go anywhere.
Right.
And I don't give a damn if it's the police. I don't care who it is. You're not walking up to Plies as my artist to say nothing to him. You got something you want to say to him, holler at me.
Right.
And that was always my big issue. You know what I'm saying? Like they would come tap on the glass. And I'm like, man, what the fuck you tap on the glass for, bro? I know where to go. I got this. And he was like, man, Mark, you gotta chill out. You too aggressive. Blah blah blah. I remember one time, DJ, what's his name? He's in Atlanta. God damn, I can't think of his name right now. I can't think of his name, but they used to call. You know, they back when I first got on with Plies, they used to call us the steel curtain because wherever it was literally like this.
Right.
You couldn't even get nowhere around. But that's how it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But then it went down to, it just broke down to me, Mike, and say Snoop or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then Percy fell off. A lot of people kept falling off because he had a big entourage in this.
Yes.
Show. Very big entourage. And, you know, it started coming down. You know what I'm saying? It started getting smaller. His brother started seeing that, you know, we needed a smaller group because everywhere we go, you think about it, you know, when you're going on tour, you're going on wherever, you're getting 10 rooms plus your room. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You don't need that. To me, you don't need that much security. If you got a point, man, you got someone to get front end, back end, you got someone that's pretty much running point, then you got your head security,
right.
Make sure you're going. All you need is two top, three most. You know what I'm saying? And he just, in the beginning, he just was with so many people. You know what I'm saying? And
why is that?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I used to always, you know, ask him. I used to Big Gay that. Like, why do we need so many people? You know what I'm saying? Like, is someone really trying to kill this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, no, but you know, Pot's thing was always where it was better to be more secure than be unsecure. So I get it on some aspects. But you know, then again, you got 7, 8 security on the road with you. You got different personalities. You got everybody that eats this and don't eat that.
Right.
You know, so it's
you have to cater.
Yeah. So now you're having to cater to all that. So you know, I seen it was starting to get stressful for him as a person. You know, and then when he got stressed out, he was pushing that shit back on us. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like times I didn't even want to be on the road. And that's why I kind of really started cutting my time being on the road.
Right.
Was because I started seeing all that. You know what I'm saying? But then a lot of people started, you know, hanging themselves and getting themselves fucked up.
Would you say that a lot of security guys were taking advantage of Plies? Or just...
They might have been, it might have been taking advantage of the situation.
Okay.
Because you think about it. Example, if you're on the road and I'm doing personal security for you, right? You're getting me a hotel room. We're on the road, but now I'm on the road calling bitches to come to the room that you paid for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there to do a job. I'm not there to be calling bitches to the room. One, that I didn't even pay for the damn room. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Plies started seeing that shit. Well, niggas will, you know, he'd get rooms at these 5-star hotels wherever he was staying at, we would stay at. So if he was staying at the mansion, well, it used to be the mansion back in the day, mansions, or he's staying even 5-star, we're staying at the Ritz-Carlton, he's staying there. You mind, them rooms $800-$900 a night.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're there we was on the road 8 weeks straight. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then during the week, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, it just depends. So then they're bringing all these rubies in the room because they think they're getting, if I get him, I get close to Plies. You know what I'm saying? So my theory was, okay, if I'm gonna bring somebody in the room with me, I'm getting my own room. I can pay for my own shit. Because before I met Plies, I had money. I didn't like most of them dudes. Not talking bad about them, you know what I'm saying? But most of them dudes, you know, they only had one thing going,
right,
which was working for him. You know what I'm saying? They might have had their little side hustles or whatever, but I mean, I don't know, that's their business. But you know, before I came in, I had other things going. You know, my business is going. I was still doing my stuff. You know what I'm saying? On the side, I was still making bread. I was the only one. I mean, I remember one time, Plies was like, "How you the only security pull up in a goddamn Rolls Royce?" Like, what the hell do you do? You know, he's asking me this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to pull up in all these cars. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? I ain't around your shit. And he used to tell me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the time.
Oh,
so,
my God, that's crazy. How did you know, excuse us? So y'all understand something about me? You know, it's like when we see each other in the club, we always do a shot. So we have my homeboy went to go grab us a bottle real quick. Now listen, I'm gonna show y'all what we brought in. Just go, yeah. This is all him. I was just like,
no shout out to Don Julio or Sprite.
I was like, bro, we're not in the club. We just having conversations.
Look, this is a casual conversation. I gotta bless. I gotta bless. You know what I'm saying? The podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we definitely go about the blessing. I bet. God, dang. 1942. Y'all want to sponsor this? By all means, you got this. All right, I'm gonna let you break the seal.
Yeah. No, you break this your shit. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you.
So, while we doing this,
everybody else is more than likely if they want something.
Y'all want to join in?
Y'all want something to drink? Y'all definitely more than welcome, bro.
Listen, while I'm breaking the seal, y'all can go ahead and go to your kitchen and grab yourself a shot of Kool-Aid, orange juice, whatever it may be. Just understand, we keeping it 100 right now.
Yes, sir.
You're on the Buckwheat show. This is the show that you're about to get. Oh. Ooh. All right, so let's go ahead and do the shot. If my doctor's watching, I apologize. We'll talk later.
Blame it on me. He always does anyway.
Oh, my God. All right. I can give myself a little bit more. Tango, can I put this on the floor or ship on the table?
Go ahead, put it on the table.
All right.
Let's do it. Let him know.
Yeah, we're just going to keep it gangster right now. Cheers, my brother.
Cheers, my brother.
Already. Woo! I'm going to hit this.
Bet you
This
are.
is water.
Bet you are.
How the hell did you link up with Plies to become...
Bro, let me tell you some crazy
There
shit.
has to be a story behind it.
No. All right, so you know Mike.
Yes.
So Mike, God bless, that's my cousin. He was with Plies when Plies first became whoever Plies was. So he was with him, and then, mind you, like I said, I just got out of prison. So they had...
We're going to come back to that part.
Yeah. So then they had a new artist, which was Fella.
Yeah.
So
Damn, that's crazy.
Mike was like, hey, bro, my cousin came out of prison, whatever, he's looking for a job, whatever. Can you, do something? He said, well, let me, how big is he? Oh, he's 6'6", and he's about 297, big dude, you know what I'm saying? He knows his shit, very militant, da-da-da-da. He said, okay. He said, well, we got Fella coming out. He goes, let him go on the road, I'll put him on the road with Fella. So Gates actually is the one that brought me in. Gates put me on the road with Fella. So we're doing a couple shows, whatever. And the first show that we did was in, Lakeland, his hometown.
Yep.
And we was on stage. Well, I was on stage. And that night when Plies seen the video, Gates was like, damn. He goes, man, dude knows his shit. Da 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 da. And Plies said, who was that? He said, oh, that's my cousin. He said, oh, bro, I need him. He goes, I know you be mad at me, but I need him. He said, I need him. Guess man, you can't steal my security from Fella. He said, I'll give him somebody else. Exact verbatim words. Mike calls me. Mike called me and said, hey, bro said he want to call you. I said, what? I said, all right, call me back. I'm thinking, I don't know who the hell he was even talking because he didn't say Plies. He said, bro.
Right.
So next thing I know, I get a call. And he said, hey, bro, what's up, man? I said, who is this? Now, mind you, I'm in prison. That's all we listened to when he first came out, first time, all that. That's all I was on. So,
man.
bro, I mean, I was like, I ain't never meet, bro. But he was speaking so much real shit, like street shit that I could actually relate to.
Right.
Shit that I've been through, shit that has been going on, shit that really happens. You know what I'm saying? So when he calls me, he says, hey, man, this Plies, da da da. I'm like, I look at my phone, I'm like, okay, how can I help you? And he was like, you know what I'm saying? I seen the shit you did with Fella. He goes, where you at right now? I said, I'm at the crib. He said, look, I'm at the studio. He was at, what's that? Down production? Deep production?
Deep down production.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So he was over there.
Or
So,
deep production.
something like that. On Fowler, 56. So he said, bro, come by the studio real quick. I'm gonna say the address to your phone. So I'm like, all right. So I called Mike. I said, Mike, some nigga just called me and said he was Plies, bro. I said, man, who the fuck this nigga is? Now, mind you, I really didn't know. I knew Mike worked for Plies, but
right.
I just, how you see on, when you see on TV back when I was doing, you see security, they're like, okay, you might work for that nigga, but you never talk to that nigga because that nigga go this way, security go this way.
Yes.
So that's kind of how I assumed it was. I didn't really know like the depth of their friendship, you know what I'm saying? Because they were real tight.
Right.
So I went to the studio, met up with him, and I seen him or whatever, and he said, look, man, there's people coming to the studio, and they're trying to, come in or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm kicking the niggas off the sidewalk. So he said, hey, bro. He said, man, he goes, yeah, I'm definitely using you. He said, but he said, you mean as fuck, bro. God damn, this nigga's on public sidewalk. I said, man, I can't be up here, bro. You up here, I can't do nothing. And from there forward, me and him, our bond got super tight.
Oh my God. Listen, we're going to talk about Fella here in a second. You are listening and checking out the Buck With Me show with Omari, Omarian, however you want to
whatever you want to say.
We want to shout in at 1442. But listen, we're going to tap in with Fella. Welcome to the show. All right, so
why you did that?
show. Oh, whatever, bro. Thank you for the 1942. All right, we sipping. You are now tuned into the Buck With Me show right now with Omari. We was talking about Plies, how you got into the game and become a security guard, which is a crazy story. But then I forgot about Fella.
Yeah.
Fella.
Yeah.
Is he still in prison?
I believe he is. I mean, I think he got like 25 years.
What did he do?
Bank robbery in
Yes.
Orlando.
Yes.
Bank robbery in Orlando. He was still signed. I think he still might be signed to Big Gates Records, but I know he was signed when he did it. He was an artist.
Right.
But I don't really know the backstory of, what happened if they got, if he was shelved. He was just doing a lot of off shit, you know what I'm saying, that they considered to be off, like, as an artist, you know what I'm saying? That I guess they wasn't, I don't know, whatever they were going through between them two, I don't know.
Right.
Not Plies, but like, just in general, the record label. But I don't know. It just, I got up one morning and I'm watching the fucking news live in Orlando. This nigga here running from the police. And
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Same here.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say, I can't say nothing bad about dude. Like, dude was he was young, but and what I mean, he was young, he was immature with it. So when he got that fame, I don't think he really was able to grasp the situation of what it could have been and what it didn't become. You know what I'm saying? And I think he wanted to be bigger than what he was before he was there. You know what I'm saying? And he was. I mean, he's a hell of an artist. I guess. Was a hell of an artist. You know, songwriter.
Chirping, by the way,
that.
that's the name of the song that he had. That was hit.
He was a good, but he just I feel he got too ahead of himself, and there was some incidents that happened. You know what I'm saying? That's why I actually stopped completely working with him, and I actually told Gates, bro, I can't work. I can't. Me and Mike, because me and Mike at one time was with him like all the time, and we were like, bro, I can't work with him. Like he was just I don't know. It's almost like taking somebody that's down here and saying and acting like they're, let's just say, what's the top artist out here right now? Future,
Bossman D-Lo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're taking yourself from here and making yourself here, and then you bossing niggas around, and you ain't even cutting a check. Like you're not even cutting a check, nigga. Like Gates cutting a check,
right?
But you talking to nigga like, no, nigga, no, hell no, not me. You ever talk to me regular, nigga? I'm a grown ass man. Hell no. And I had to break him and Mike. Mike finna do his ass one day.
Mike and fella?
What? Oh my God.
Hold on. With that being said, do you feel like a lot of artists and security, y'all always bump heads? It's gonna happen. But the thing is like you just said, artists feel like they can boss you guys around. Yeah. But then again, ain't that y'all job?
No. My job is to secure the person. You know what I'm saying? So, me being a bodyguard, I'm supposed to secure that person to get into a venue, come out of a venue, get into a destination, and bring them back to a destination. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. My job is, I'm not your sidekick. You even talk to me reckless. Like at the end of the day, I'm still a man. We men.
Right.
You hired somebody professional to do a professional job. Let me do my professional job. Now, if there's things that you don't like within that job, say, hey, we go to a crowd, I'm gonna have females coming up to me yelling, don't let them grab me. Don't let them touch me. I'm not signing autographs. Okay, that's what's going to happen. But if we go in there and I go blindly and I know that that's not what's supposed to happen anyway, and I do that, and then you get mad because I do that, I don't know what to tell you.
Have you worked with a lot of artists? Rephrase it. Have you worked with a lot of celebrity status people?
I've worked with Plies, and then I've done events where I've been around like Chris Brown and Beyonce and Jay-Z and Jeezy and his crew. You know what I'm saying? So once you become in that back label, you start to, you meet new people. Angela Yee, everybody from Breakfast Clubs. Now when there's somebody, I've had to do basically security for Angela Yee when she had her yacht thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Great person, very great person. Good to work with. But you find that with a lot of artists. All they want is really a job, but then you find the artists that just like they want over and beyond. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I don't have time for none of that. Even what Plies, I love him to death. He's a good dude, very good guy. I love his family. You know what I'm saying? I'm 13 years in with him.
That's crazy.
Almost 14 years in with him, and nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? And we fight like me and him fight like we brothers, like real brothers. Right. Like we go through it. Like I'm like, man, fuck this shit. He'd be like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. And then he'll call back, man, fuck you. I ain't talking to you today, man. All right, call me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So it's just we on that type of level. But like I said, I really honestly I can't say nothing. I'd never say nothing bad about Buddy. Like he's always been there for me. I can't say what he's been for other people, but for me, he's always been there. His brother been there for me always. Always been good to me. Always been, if I could pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, this and this and this is going on, or hey, this happened, or I need this, they're right there.
It's funny you said that because it's like with the Diddy situation and everything else, the hip hop beat that's going on right now, you have people that say good things about these artists or actors or actresses, but you see more negative than positive. Like I've heard more in the past, not now. When you should apply, I'm not getting at you. I've just heard more negative stuff in the past, but but you'll never hear the positive. You're probably one of the few people I've heard positive stuff, and I know it's there.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, to me, because I feel like, I don't know, man, I'm just rooted different when it comes to, you know, if I got something personal with somebody, that's between me and this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or me and whoever I'm having that problem with. Mm-hmm. It's not for me in the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to talk shit about you in the air until people say, so now they have more, nigga, we need to talk.
Right.
What's going on? Because, and I feel like a lot of people do that for, they want some type of status or celebrity status. You know what I'm saying? I don't be on it. I don't be none of that, man. If I got an issue with a nigga, I'm going to that nigga. I got a problem with you, I'm hollering at you.
It's funny you say that because as I'm listening to you speaking right now, and you're talking about, I'm not going to jump on the internet. So why do you feel that so many people that were security purpose guards for Diddy are speaking out now? Because you got to think, this is the one thing I want all you guys to understand. When you have security guards and they're securing...
You're saying security's bodyguards.
Bodyguards, my bad, bodyguard. What put me in check, my
security guards got whistles, man.
It sticks.
Nigga, we got hands.
We got bodyguards. It's crazy that bodyguards are coming out talking. It's like you guys see everything.
Right.
What these people are, the famous people are doing.
Yep.
I don't care what career path they're in. The millionaires, billionaires. You see the dumb stuff they're doing. Now, all of a sudden, the security guard, a bodyguards want to start talking. Should it be a situation where it'd be like, bro, just keep that to yourself?
Right, and that's how I look. To me, I feel like that's some whole shit. Like, that's some whole shit. Because at the end of the day, like I said, not to talk about dog, like, Plies is a very personable person.
Yes, he is.
And we done been on the road plenty of times, and we go anywhere. Dog don't even come out the room. Like, he'll go place whatever, but 9 times out of 10, we go to a city or whatever. If he's not getting paid to be at an event, buddy gonna be in the room. He'll let us go run the city. He'll go here, y'all go act the fool. He'll even set some shit up for us. Go run the city, but he ain't gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? And whatever he do in his own personal private, ain't nobody gonna know. Unless it's gonna be somebody like me, that was like everything. Like, go, we get this, get the front end, back end. I need this outfit for the night. Let's do this, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Other than that, I was just very personable. He's always been that way. He's very personable. Him and his brother, very personable. That's what I respect about him, because I'm the same way. I don't post shit on the internet like that. I was at dinner at it's a chick that I used to date that used to work with me at the radio station. We was having dinner at a upscale restaurant by ourselves. It was dark. I get ready to pay for the check. The waiter come back and like, no, you good. I'm like, bro, paid it. I was like, huh? Mm-hmm. Somebody already took care of your check. I'm like, thinking to myself, it was maybe a few hundred people that was there. And couldn't find out it was Plies who paid for it. He was in the cut chilling. And I was like, because he seen your little black ass and little thing. But that was just the thing. But those are things that do. That's what he like. If he fucks with you, right? Fuck with you. Yeah, and that was that. And moment. And it's to him, because to him it's not about no bread. You know what I'm saying? It's just, if you've ever showed love and respect for him, he's gonna always show that back to you. It could be 10 years from now, it could be 20 years. That's just from what I've seen. Right. And you might have other people that might say different shit. I don't know. I'm telling you from what I know. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there through a lot of shit. Yeah. Like, a lot of shit. And I know you have. This is the crazy part. It wasn't Plies, it was his brother, the Gates, that paid for the dinner. Gates done that too. And I was like, bro, good looking out. Yeah. Now, there was a moment that Plies did it was a strip-a-thon or something that we did at one of the strip clubs. It was Strip-a-thon? Penthouse. It was Penthouse. So I'm up in there chilling. People had to pay to get in. You had to pay a nice price to get in. Yep. Plies said, come in the corner. You grab me. We go in the corner. Plies, I'm finna show. Look, I shouldn't even be saying this about myself, but fuck, it is what it is. I was on the street team. We go in, hang out with Plies, girls all over the place. Plies hands me a stack. Yeah. So he's like, Buck, just throw it. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, I'm on the street team. Back in the day. Right. I take the money, I throw it. As I'm throwing it, there's always that loop around. I threw the money, and I pocket some of that money too, boy. Cause you gotta think, bro.
when you doing a entry level job, coming to the music game, maybe the music game or radio, whatever you get into it, you ain't got a lot of money, and you hanging out with someone who got a lot of money. So I'm just like, hey, shit, nigga, he ain't gonna miss this. These strippers ain't gonna miss this. I'm good. I took about 150 home that night. But you gotta listen. I know other people's done this situation.
Oh yeah.
And I know you see
there's security. Bro, I done seen security. My own security done some shit like that. You know, I'm like, really, nigga? Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? But you know, you keep it G. You keep it to yourself, and
right.
You keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what one nigga's problem is, or what they going through. You'll never know. You'll never know what the next man going through. Just because you might be doing good, the next man might not be.
Nah, you're right about that. Plies, you gotta come on to the podcast. I'm just getting warmed up, bro. Get started. Gotta get you through here.
If he come, I'm gonna come at the fool.
I'll definitely let you
I'm
know.
at the fool.
We might call it a little bit. So, what is the most craziest groupie thing that you see? And I'm gonna say this, and it's going both ways. When I say groupie, and I'm talking about females. I'm talking about females and males.
Ooh.
And I know you got it.
Let me tell you something.
Give me the groupie side story from the female perspective and the one from the male perspective.
The craziest shit that ever happened to us, we was in, was it Houston or Dallas?
Damn, you gotta go to my state.
No, I'm telling you that's where we was at. We was either Houston or Dallas, and we had a show there, and obviously some girls came by, which I became good friends with one of them, like both of them really. They rode all the way back from Texas to Florida and stayed in Florida for 2-3 days. Bro put him in the hotel by themselves, but they rode all the way back on the tour bus with us from another state. They mind you now, these girls going to the club, they hanging out, and they got careers. These two females, they had careers. Like they wasn't no.
They had a career or a job.
Careers, bro. What they had. You know what I'm saying? So I was blowed. I was like, they really riding all the way back, and we had like a show on the way back. I think it was in either Gainesville or Atlanta.
Right.
We hit Atlanta, then we came back. So they don't roll from there to Atlanta, back to Tampa. It was in Tampa for a couple days, and then went back. He flew him back out there, whatchamacallit. And to this day, me and both of them were. I haven't talked to Jasmine in a while, but the other chick,
that's crazy.
We talk all the time. Like that's my dog. Like she's good people. Like crazy good people.
Y'all, if you turn a friendship, a groupie situation to a friendship.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. But I mean, they were good. And I asked them every day, I was like, why the fuck did y'all do that? Like, what the fuck? And on the male perspective, you know, you always go to a show where you see niggas, but I don't even like when you see niggas do this. They grab the artist and they fucking thing. I'm not grabbing no nigga to take no picture, bro.
No.
Like, so I would, and that's why he's gonna call me not to. Hey, come on, make a chain off the nigga, man. What's wrong with you? That's a nigga, man. And niggas, some niggas, I was in Louisiana somewhere, nigga wanted to fight because I'm telling nigga to get his hands off, bro. I said, matter of fact, nigga, you ain't taking no picture. How about that? Get on. He ain't want to go. Okay, you gonna go one way or the other, partner. One way, you going.
So who's worse, men or women?
When it comes to groupie shit?
Yeah.
Men.
Wow.
Men. Because, you know, the females, they want to be there. They want to be there.
Right.
But the niggas is just, bro, them niggas just don't stop. They feel like they're, especially if you got a nigga that's on the street nigga that want to, think he got a little money. He want, man, I got money, man. I'll pay. Man, go ahead on, man. Like, come on, man. Don't take that serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's more as if you come up to a nigga with some respectful shit, I might holler at, but hey, man, take a picture, he'll do it. Niggas become like they feel like they're how you say that shit? They supposed to be able to take a picture. Like, nigga, you owe me this. Nigga, I don't even know you, man. I ain't taking no nigga with no picture anyway. No, I don't even fuck with it. And I've been around a lot of artists. I don't got a picture. I can tell you that, but I can never show you that I had been around that person.
Right.
Picture wise.
Okay. So earlier you guys spoke on Angela Yee being one of the coolest people. I'm assuming that artists that you dealt with.
Yeah.
Who's been the asshole? I'm gonna sip on that one.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've never had an asshole artist.
Really?
I've never had one.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I'm real shit, because you know why? Because it's a certain amount of respect that you get when you meet one of the artists and and you meet their manager and the road manager and so on and so forth, when they get to know what you stand on, they respect it. You know what I'm saying? They respect it to the fullest. It was the only one person. What's the little bony girl name, man? Fuck, I can't think of her name. She came right here to Eden.
Oh, Bia?
Bia. Boy. Let me tell you something. I had to go to Orlando to pick her up, right? So mind you, I took, not this Benz, I had my other Benz at the time. I just got that Benz though. I go up there and we had a tour bus, right? Like a little van. So I guess it was her dude and her, they want to get in the Benz, in the back of my Benz. So I'm like, okay, cool. Everybody else get the tour bus. So I guess her hair person was like, oh, I need, like, baby, you ain't even got no money. Calm down. Get the tour bus. She mad. So they gonna get my shit. They go to rolling up weed. I said, oh, hold up. We ain't doing that in here. You gotta go in there. I made her get out my car and get in the tour bus.
What?
Yeah, I can't do that. You ain't smoking in my car.
Oh,
just saying.
Gotta love these artists. Welcome to the Buck With Me show. My dog Omari is in the house right now. We're gonna talk about more about his car situation, and we're gonna get a little bit personal right after this. Oh man, I hope you guys are having a good time right now. Welcome to the Buck With Me show. I have my brother Omari. I'm Buckwheat. Oh, Tay. We definitely drinking on this lacquer.
Better believe it.
Believe what we doing is special right now. Bro, we tapped in and talked about a lot of stuff. There's still some stuff that we haven't spoken on.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and go backwards. And normally when you having conversations on platforms like this, you don't go backwards. But like, brother, you went to prison?
Yeah, my last stint in prison, man, I beat the police up. I caught a battery on law enforcement. They gave me 5 years mandatory. So the crazy thing about that, bro, is, let me tell you this crazy story about that. I was in the street. I ain't gonna say it, but I was doing my thing.
We get it.
Okay.
Street hustling.
Yeah. So I had a Infiniti G20T.
Oh, damn.
Rims on it, everything. So I see, I'm nice now. I'm good. I go to the Benz dealership. Tampa Bay. Mercedes-Benz Tampa Bay. I went and bought a Benz. Traded my car in. Gave gas to buy a Benz. I took my rims off. I had to stop. It was on my Infiniti. Put them in the trunk. And at the time I did that, an officer, at that time, I didn't know it was an officer. He grabbed my arm. So mind you, someone coming behind you, they're grabbing you. You're like, I kind of like.
It's a reaction. Yeah.
So he's like, don't snatch me. He goes, you coming with me? I said, what? I said, what the fuck you talking about? So at that time, my son was 2 weeks old. 2 weeks old. He was in his mom's hands. And she was like, what's going on? He kept trying to push her. It's me, her, the baby, and the officer. So at that point, I'm like, bro, chill out. So dude pulls out his baton. So I pushed her to the side, basically back to I just put my arm like this here, had her like this. We're trying to put her behind me. And as I did that, he swung the baton, and he tried to hit me. He missed me and hit my son in the head.
Oh shit!
So
you know where this went? When
I didn't even realize he hit my son, I thought he kind of missed because at that time I'm still moving her.
Right.
And as I'm moving her, she looked. My son's crying, so she starts. Because now there's blood coming from my son's head. He's 2 weeks old. I see the blood. I just snap. I grabbed Buddy and I think I probably walked him from where we stood all the way to his car and like ran him to his car. And I told the judge, man, I beat his ass. Damn right, I beat his ass. And about 4 of them jump on me. I'm fighting all them. Temple, I'm fighting them. Because at that point, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to throw a race card in there, but as a black man, you hit my son.
Right.
I had no understanding. I didn't care about shit. I don't care about nothing. So that happened. They put me there. I told them, look, man, there's 16 cameras in here, man, all around this whole car lot. Pull the cameras up. They said, I said, why would he even come? Why would he even touch me in the first place? They said, well, somebody stole a car from up here and it matched your description. Okay. I'm here buying a car. I've been here all day. I ain't left. When they go to pull the cameras, they couldn't get the guy to do the cameras. When we finally go to court, I remember, mind you, I hired Rick Escobar. I think I paid him $19,000 cash. He said, "Don't worry about it. We good. We good." I told him exactly what happened. I said, "Yeah, I hit the officer. I tried to kill him. He hit my son. I have every right to." He said, "Don't worry about it. We good. We good. We good. We got cameras. We gonna be good." Tell me this, Buck. Mercedes-Benz USA. Mercedes-Benz as a company.
Right.
Multi-billion-dollar company. You got cameras everywhere. You're telling them bitches they're always moving. You got billions of dollars worth of property on there. They got video all the way to the officer grabs me. Right when he grabs me, like he goes behind me, everything fuzzed out on the camera. It came back after the altercation happened. When they see me, because I'm on the, mind you, I got the officer on the ground, bro. I'm on the ground. I stand up with 3 officers on my back. I stand up like this. Oh shit! I stand up.
This is why in podcasts you don't do a lot of drinking.
Oh, you go to hell, nigga. Oh, I knew you were gonna say something.
You know I'm about to get you. You know I'm about to get you down. Oh my goodness.
Thanks, sir.
Oh.
But so to catch back on what I was saying,
Right.
It was, so to me it was just okay. So me, I'm thinking, it's a win-win situation. Like, not a win-win, but I just know they ain't finna, I'm not finna be found guilty of this. Other than, what I'm saying, it was an illegal arrest. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, I still get trial with battery on law enforcement officer.
You knew they weren't gonna let you walk away that easy, bro.
Well, my lawyer called me. I was in Key West. I went to Key West to hang out, and he said, "We need you to come out to Tampa." I said, "For what?" He said, "I got a court day tomorrow, and I need you to be there." I said, "Well, that's what I paid you for." And I get to the court date, the day of my court, my first court date ever. He tell me, "Look, man, they offering 5 years minimum mandatory. That means you gotta do 5 years day for day. No game time, no nothing." I said, "What?" I said, "What the fuck? What kind of, all right, that's no motherfucking deal, man. We go to trial." He said, "Well, if we go to trial, this is what we're up against." So he took a recess and showed me the video. I said, how is it that the video is cut out right there, man? Come on, man. My lawyer, I felt like my lawyer was, against me at that point.
Right.
I signed the 5 years mandatory. Went to prison 5 years mandatory.
Damn.
So I did 5 years day for day. So I mean, at that point, I feel like, I'm gonna do 5 years. This was 1999. So 1999 to 2004.
Mm-hmm.
I got November 14, 2004. My year was.
That's crazy because I moved here in 1998.
And it's just, to me, it was just like some crazy. I mean, I feel if they was able to open every case I ever caught, they can go back and look and really did actually do the literature on that shit, bro. I probably have about 1 or 2 charges for sure. But all
there's definitely gonna be some charges.
Yeah, for sure. 'Cause I did beat the big ass in the club. I can't lie about that. You know what I'm saying? It happened. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, but what I'm saying is, so that's how that case happened. You know what I'm saying? So I went to prison for that. Did my 5 years, came home, and the rest was kind of history, bro. I got around a group of people, started still doing my thing, and then got into supplies, and then just never looked back, bro. Opened my business, kept my business going. You know what I'm saying? Opened multiple businesses, kept them shits going.
Right.
And I'm here where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying?
So I know I was telling you this earlier that the podcast is about customer service, hospitality,
Right.
Maybe nightlife, restaurants, just service. Being that you own your own business in the car industry, 210 Motoring, if you need somebody to do your car, your route, Omari got you right here. This customer service is a very important thing.
It is.
And I think we don't really tap into that industry as we should. What is your approach when it comes to customer service?
Well, my thing is I'm very personable with my clients, so I do a lot of the Bucks players, not even just the Bucks players, just the NFL, the Yankee players, baseball players, all around. So not just them. I cater to pretty much anybody. I gotta, whatever your budget is, we can get it done. But I'm very personable with a person because at the end of the day, when you bring your car to me, you expect to get something done, and you expect a certain service from me. So like a lot of my guys that are even here still, like Devin White, John Henson, like I got gate codes, I got house codes. I go walk in their house, get a car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't find that with a lot of people that have that type of connection with them. Because you think of, you walk in $1 million homes and you got Devin White got a stable of cars. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just always about being very personal with my clients and making sure that I cater to them, make sure they getting everything they need or everything they want within that experience. You know what I'm saying? And try to make it. I try to minimize them having to do extra.
Right.
Come to the shop, drop it off, get somebody to bring them back, Uber back home, whatever. I come pick it up, bring it to my shop, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had? So Ben, did you deal with high-end clientele?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever had an issue with anybody?
Oh my God. Going there, huh?
Yeah,
well, we can go there.
Because listen, it's crazy because people think like you got money, they can pay for it and keep it pushing.
Right.
Sometimes people get rich and they think they can just get away with stuff. So,
well, yeah. So it's crazy. Right now, I just filed a lawsuit against a player. Played for the Bucks, and now I play for another team. Dude owes me like $26,000.
Wow.
I did his car. I did exactly what he wanted. In the minds of me doing his car, he had 2 other cars he wanted me to do. So I did those, sent him to where he was at. Now jumping back on the other old school car, finishing that one up. But I'm ordering parts. You gotta think about it. Old school cars, you gotta wait for parts. It ain't like you walk into a Lexus or a Mercedes dealership, whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Old cars, you gotta find that part. If you can't find that part, you gotta wait for it. Some shit's on back order. Some people are you know what I'm saying? So I had ordered parts, bro. Every one of the receipts showed back from May of last year, October last year. I still ain't got some of the parts. 2 parts. I only need 2 doors. And with that being said, I did everything to the car, ordered all the parts, everything, whatever, and dude didn't want to pay. So he came up there with some lawyer, and I guess, the lawyer was like trying to talk shit to me. I'm like, hold on, bro, you got the wrong person. I'm not that guy.
Got the right one today.
You definitely got the right one today. So even Buddy was like, he didn't even feel like he should have took it that far from the conversation that we were having in front of my shop. But his lawyer was more like, huff and puff type shit. So I told him, I said, bro, you can get off my property. You can talk from the outside the gate if you want to. Whatever you want to do. Long story short, he owed me the bread. I had to file a lawsuit against him. And, he's got his vehicle, he's got all the parts, everything he's got, but he still owes me, he owes me the money, bro. And it's like, damn. He came to me and said, I'll give you $13,000. I
Only
said,
26.
I said, you owe me 26, bro. You show. Then when I didn't accept the 13, he turned around and said, well, give me 8,000. I said, man, look, stop playing with dumbass nigga. File his lawsuit. Because at this point, you gotta do what they would do.
Right.
They do it to me.
Of course.
If I fuck this
in
car,
a heartbeat.
If I fuck this car, he gonna sue me or my company. So now you got your car, you got your property, you got everything, but I'm out of $26,000 that I put out of my money, out of my pocket. I got a 4-year-old daughter, man. Look, man, I need to take care of my family, man. You know what I'm saying? You a millionaire. You can't pay me the money and your car's done. Like, I'm done. There's some funny ass niggas in this motherfucking work industry, boy. I swear to God. I want to say so much shit, boy. You don't even understand. Right?
Oh, I know you do. I feel that you want to name drop, but I ain't gonna say to do it if you want to. Don't do it. Do you feel also like in the game that you are involved in, and myself, that friendship and business kind of get blurry?
It does, and I try not to do that because at the end of the day, I feel like, because I got a lot of guys that, even clients that come, they want to barter. Like they want to use, well, you do this for me, and then we'll do this for your company, or we'll do. And I tell people, I tell everybody, look, I don't barter, I don't exchange businesses.
It's a service.
If you want to come to my, if I want to hire you for photography or videography, I'm gonna pay you for that. You tell me what I owe you, I'm paying you. How much you want for you to come do a host an event at my shop? I'm gonna pay you.
Right.
I'm not gonna say, but do this for me and I got this for you. I'll wrap your car for free. I'm not doing that Because at the end of the day, I want to pay you for your services. You leave. Hey, I want to get this done in my car. You pay me. You leave. And I stand 10 toes down about that. I don't do that because when you mix them two together, you always gonna find a problem. And that was my problem with this nigga that owed me the $26,000. I was too friendly with this nigga. And when you be too friendly with niggas, they feel like they get something over on you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because at the end of the day, spade's a spade, bro. You can't say nothing wrong against Omari or 210 Bowling. Like everything was done like it's supposed to, bro. Come on, man. Everybody knows, man. I'm a cool nigga, man. I don't really fuck off. Like, I don't play with niggas' money, man. Like, they don't play with mine. That's all I'm saying. There's so much. Oh, y'all lucky this your shit book. I want to go off on. Oh,
I know you do. Don't do it. Listen, I just got started. I want to get sued.
That's why I ain't said nothing. That's why I'm keep quiet.
You ain't drinking no more.
I know there's nothing in the club.
Hey, what's so funny? I'm eating chips that we got. You see the chips over there?
Shut up.
The chip, I dropped it. He's like, "Dang, boy, you try to put it in your mouth a couple times."
Yeah.
You literally just, I got you.
I know there was nothing more though.
If y'all ever see us in the club,
but I thought I drunk it all because you were super bumping over there. So I thought I drunk all my shit. So I guess I did. I stopped. I remember I stopped because you were super gulping your shit.
Oh my God. So you got the car industry going on, man, here in Tampa Bay. Your clientele is definitely up there. Is there anything else that you're trying to get into? Any type of business?
I know we were talking about so I got a good friend of mine. He owns West Shore Pizza, which is Bob, and Bob is his son. Me and Bobby are really good friends. So he just opened Bobby B's Chicken. So he's trying to franchise all the way through, like 50 stores or better.
So pause, real quick. So if you don't know about Bobby or Bob, Bob is the dad. Bobby, you see him in the son has been in the clubs. They own West Shore Pizza off of Gandy on Tampa side.
Yeah,
and they got a few
on West Shore.
Yeah, on West Shore.
On West Shore between Gandy
West Shore,
and West Shore.
West Shore Pizza. Yeah,
West Shore Pizza.
Yeah.
They own 50. He owned 54 franchises.
I was about to say,
but he sold them all and kept the original store. That's the original.
So he sold all of it.
All of them and kept the original.
So is that something you about to tap into?
Yeah, I definitely want to tap into that.
Okay.
I mean, why not? I can make some pizza. Throw some shit around.
As long as you're not doing shots, you can do anything you want to do. Oh man, listen, bro. One more question. Actually, two, but I'm gonna combine it together so we can answer it. You've been to a lot of concerts.
Yeah.
And recently, in the last, it's always a conversation. White people shouldn't be saying the N-word.
Okay.
I went to a Gucci Mane concert at Janice Lives in St. Pete a while back. I would say the audience was literally, and I'm not even lying, 80% white people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When you dropped the N-word, they said it. And in my mind, I'm thinking, and I see the conversations, I see people going back and forth on socials. I'm like, but you artists are putting it in the song. And you're telling another race, another person, white person, that they can't say it. It's just like, but you put it in the song, what you expect. And then the crazy part is you have this generation that we have now. They're saying it and doing dumb shit with it.
Yeah.
But they don't know no better because they don't know
the history.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So my question to you is, when you see this type of issues or situations going on in the club, how do you feel about that from a bodyguard perspective? And then you got to think, Plies is here, you're here, the people are here. They're saying it right there in your face.
You know what's so crazy, bro? Like, honestly, I haven't had to deal with that issue. It's because I look at it like this. Everybody has a freedom of speech to say what they want to say. Yes, I do. I like that word being said by another race other than our race. I don't even like our race saying it, but it's something we've been around.
Right.
Like, we hear it, so we kind of just and you can go through the backlash of, okay, well, why the fuck we say it? Oh, well, you can't say it, but he can say it. How you expect a white person can't say it, but a brother can say it to you?
Right.
Which doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? My mother's white, Puerto Rican, my father's black. So I look at it like, to me, if they're singing in the song, they're singing in the song. Now, if he come to me in my face with some disrespectful shit, saying it out them lines,
right?
That's when I feel like I have a problem.
Okay.
Me personally. So a white person can't come to me and say, "Oh, well, that nigga, da 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 da." I'm gonna knock his head off. I'm just being real. Me, I'm gonna knock his head off. But anything else, like you sing a song, and I've been around, like I've been in a club where a dude, like in the club scene, hanging out, we driving, and niggas, and the white boy say, "Oh my nigga," he'll look. You know what I'm saying?
Got caught up in the moment.
Yeah, he got caught up in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what music. So you can't really blame the race for it, especially if we're putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? We're expecting that everybody to rechant their songs word for word everywhere.
All right. Last question. When you at a restaurant, I don't care if it's Cheesecake Factory, Charlie Steakhouse, whatever. You walk through the door, you sit down. The service coming from the waitress. They're like, "What do you want?" You're like, "I don't know yet." What's the time span before you walk out of the restaurant if they don't give you good service? So crab's like, "Hell, I'm gonna keep it very simple. Water." You're like, "Let me get a glass of water and a bottle of Chardonnay, whatever." If they don't come within 10-15 minutes or just the service itself, are you staying or are you leaving?
It's crazy you said that because it actually happened to me. I'm staying, but I'm telling them to bring a manager and I need another server. Because at the end of the day, I'm a good tipper. Like, I'm a good tipper. I mean, I probably tip more than the bill is sometimes, majority of the time. So if the bill is $100, I'm probably tipping $200 for a tip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I respect the service. I respect that you're here working, serving me my food, my drinks, whatever, but be very personal. So I've had that. I actually had that experience recently. And a girl, she came and she walked by, gave us our menus, left, then came back, and I was like, "Could we order drinks?" She's like, "Yeah, give me 1 second." She went to the table next to us. And now the people that sat next to us got their food, was getting their food and everything. They were after us. She came back. She goes, "Okay, I'm ready for y'all." I said, "You ain't ready for me. Get your manager." Manager came over there. "Let me tell you something. Boo, I don't even want her over there." Boom, they flexed her off, brought somebody else. When bill came, bill was free. I still tip the server. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in being very personal. We don't see very hospitality to people.
Right.
And I again, they work $2-3. I don't know how much they make an hour, but $2-3 an hour, maybe $5, $6, $7 an hour. I don't know. I tip. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect the services, but you gotta be giving me good services. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am.
No, I dig that. That's a very important situation. So people, you listen right now. I mean, deal with the situation maybe that's given to you, but bro, I appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate you. I feel like we need another session. I got so much more shit I got to talk about.
Oh no! Listen, there might be a part where we just do like a whole bodyguard situation and just share stories to go in with the situation.
Oh yeah, bring everybody up here.
Oh bro,
that'd be crazy.
God bless that boy, because if he come through, he got stories too. Listen, if you need your car to get worked on, Omari got you right here. 210 Motoring. We ain't gonna see you do bodyguard work. You don't do that no more.
No, actually, I got out of
If
that.
it ain't with Plies, you ain't doing that. Point blank.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, even try to get me to do all their personal shit for personal. It's to me, it's not no money, man. To me, it's not no money that I know I should be paid.
Right.
Versus what you're paying a security guard. Because those are security guards. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really have that common knowledge of knowing how to protect an artist, how to move with an artist. Everything to them is throw them out. Talk, fuck you, disrespect type shit. It's not the hospitality, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Anybody you want to tag your IG, your socials? What you got?
Nah, I got this. Mine's at Omari _210_.
There you go.
I ain't really got nothing out there, man. Just my IG's what I go off on.
Hey, brother, don't spill your drink. Cheers.
Fuck you, bitch. I ain't got no bitch. You raggedy motherfucker.
Yo, welcome to Buckwheat Show. I'm Buckwheat. This is Omari.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Until the next one. I'm out. Oh, tay.
Tay.
Clap it up for the Buckwheat podcast.
Yeah, baby.